Hello, I'm Dr. Patrice Berry, and here I share educational videos on a variety of topics. Not sure if you've noticed, but I haven't posted a video in quite some time, and that's just because in the last month, June has flown by. Today is June 27th, and I can't believe that next week we're already gonna be in July because March felt like about 3 or 4 months tied up into one. May was an entire year all by itself. And then June just June just flew by so fast. And there was so much going on that really I needed to take a step back and deal with my own self-care, manage my own thoughts and feelings. I typically record these videos on a Saturday. And in the midst of June, there's just been a lot going on. And so I wanted to start with more of a video diary vlog type video where I just give you an update on some things in my life. A big thing that happened for me in the month of June is I moved into my new office. And between clients, I was putting together IKEA furniture. My mom and I on a Saturday, I had on a mask, she had on a mask. We put a bunch of furniture together. I've been adjusting to going from having a few outpatient clients through my own private practice to having almost 30 active clients with my new private practice, which is amazing. It's really unheard of to build a practice that fast. I was in a unique situation where about half of my clients, they were able to come with me from another agency, and then the other half were new clients. And in the midst of COVID, in the midst of racial unrest, in the midst of just everything that happened in the month of June, my referrals skyrocketed. They went really high, and I've been doing a better job about not working on the weekends. So typically in the past, on weekends, I would be at my computer doing reports, doing a bunch of different things. And so I really just needed to take a step back. I did do a class with my mom, who's a business consultant. She's my personal accountant, business accountant now. She's been helping me so much through all of this process. We joined together to do a benefit course for overcoming imposter syndrome. And it was absolutely amazing. We really enjoyed it. And we ended up donating 100% of the proceeds to a local organization that works with families that are displaced due to homelessness. We were really excited to get the opportunity to give back, especially since my mom had her own experience with being homeless for a short period of time and really just connects with that community. For more on my business updates, this month, June, was the first month that I had profit. Yay! Starting to get to the place where I may be able to pay myself next month, hopefully. And that has just been a huge learning curve with learning how to do my own billing, managing my own appointments, managing my schedule, and balancing 2 practice locations. And so June was just a big adjustment month. I've been a lot more vocal than I have in the past, especially on my social media, about racial injustice, about my thoughts about different things happening in the world. In the past, I represented a different organization, and we were within a school system, and there was a part of me that was concerned about if I said something that I believed and that I thought was right, but it could have been perceived the wrong way, and it could jeopardize our contract within a school. Now, having my own business, I am fully confident being able to represent myself and really talk more about my thoughts on racial injustice and the need for an anti-racism perspective, for more training, for people to not just be culturally competent, but to actively be anti-racist. I'm gonna link some things on the YouTube channel that are great resources. I actually compiled a Google document that has a lot of great resources if people are looking to expand how they think about race, about social injustice, about those topics. During this time, I also led process groups to give clinicians an opportunity to express how they're feeling, how are they coping, and provide a safe space for clinicians to be able to express their thoughts and feelings. I'm a big believer in you have to have purpose if you're in a painful situation. And so the pain that I was feeling, being able to channel some of that energy in a positive way and hopefully be able to educate some people and give a different perspective in a way that didn't have a lot of hate or rage. Like, I say these things from a peaceful, completely rested, from a well thought out place. And that's why I needed the last month to just deal with my anger, to deal with my thoughts and feelings before I could even sit in front of the camera again. I'm gonna have a separate reaction video where I talk a little bit more about my own thoughts and feelings about what's going on in society right now. We are all adjusting to a new normal and making sure to engage in your own self-care. If you haven't watched my video on helping the helper, I really recommend that. There's also going to be one on how Black people need therapy too, and a little bit that specifically addresses mental health stigma within the African American community. During this time, those are resources that I really think will be helpful to a larger group of people. Then personally, so if there wasn't enough with the business, if there wasn't enough with everything else, our son, he's also going to start potty training soon. We've already started him sitting on the potty sometime, but we're really going. We have 3 days coming up for 4th of July weekend. And so I wanted to go ahead and record this weekend because next weekend is just going to be seeing how potty training goes. Pray for me. Think about me. Send positive thoughts. And moving forward, it'll be my goal to continue every few weeks to post a few videos. And just know that if I miss a week, it's because life happens. And yeah. And so stay tuned for my walk in your shoes reaction video. And also there will be that Black people need therapy too, addressing stigma within the African American community. So another update, I've had a lot of growth on my social media. That's why I want to do this video as well, to welcome some of my new subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, you can click that little subscribe button. I post videos to YouTube first, and then eventually some videos do make their way to Facebook and Instagram, but YouTube is my primary place for posting videos. I have the goal to do live videos. We'll see. I have a ring light in my office that helps with some lighting in there, so I might do some recording from my office. I might also use some of that lighting and return my mom's lighting. The lighting I have doesn't belong to me, but it's very helpful. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.